You're looking at the Big Bear Belly Buster Breakfast Challenge at the Bear Track Inn on Drummond Island in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. And in recent years, out of over 50 people who have attempted this challenge, only a few have managed to survive. And it's pretty easy to see why. This challenge comes with 2 giant buttermilk pancakes, 6 eggs, which are cooked to your liking, 4 strips of bacon, 4 sausage links, 4 buttered toast, a side of hash browns, and an order of their popular biscuits and gravy. And with only a 30-minute time limit, it's easy to see why so many people busted and failed this challenge. But if you're able to complete the challenge, you get the $39.99 meal for free, a free shirt, and your picture up on their wall of fame. And for this challenge, I'm sharing the table with the big man himself, Randy Santel, who is also taking on his own Big Bear Belly Buster Breakfast Challenge.
All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom! All right, let's do some meats first.
Just making sure I have my food challenge playlist ready before diving into this breakfast behemoth. First, by grabbing a handful of bacon and then going to town and sending it down.
Some Franks. We've got some already, Dan. Thank you, sir. This time I am adding some Frank's Red Hot Sauce to the eggs and hash browns. Mitch, you doing okay there?
Doing great.
Feel free to talk and ask Mitch all the questions you want.
I don't know, might not hear him. Kesha's blowing pretty hard.
Uh-oh.
Get this egg sandwich going. Nostalgia back in my childhood.
Egg sandwiches will always be a top-tier breakfast item for me, as they were a staple growing up, so I might be a little biased there. But listen, when you bite into a perfect egg sandwich, magic happens. The first crunch of that delicate, crispy toast gives way under your teeth, and then suddenly, the warm melted butter coats your tongue. Then comes the best part, that rich, thick, and creamy egg yolk that breaks through, flooding your mouth with pure breakfast perfection. It's absolutely incredible. Of course, you could add things in, like bacon or sausage, but I was trying to keep things on the cleaner side.
I'm gonna sneak some of that guy around here. For all those people who were saying I was a bit deviant for some of my recent breakfast challenges, chugging the syrup or just not using any on the pancakes at all.
If you knew what deviant meant, let me know in the comments, because I still need to look that one up.
When you do, you'll know Redeem, very deviant.
We still love you, Redeem, and if you're loving your time watching this video, be sure to take a few seconds to leave a little magic of your own by hitting that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Redeem's not eating with me today because he's upset his mother said he's getting fat. I sent his mom a video in Czech Republic yesterday and showed a side view, and she texted him, said he's getting fat. We were all laughing. Which that'll happen on tours like this.
When you're tackling food challenges nearly every day, the weight gain, it's inevitable. But it is a delicious price to pay for incredible food and memories I'll never forget. And this particular breakfast challenge was no different. The vibes were great with everyone at the restaurant, and the food was great too. Well, so far. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I was at least a little worried about the pancakes, because they are a huge kryptonite food of mine, and there was a whole lot of them to tackle here.
This white bread might be basic, but it is delicious.
Good. Yeah, that's my favorite, the white bread.
You think this is the last egg? I'm gonna work on this pancake and
There's a lot.
try to be reserved with the syrup towards the end, because like I've mentioned before, it's kind of like NOS and Fast and Furious. Once you use it, it's good to go, but if you don't finish, you still got some syrup left. It's flavor fatigue kicks in real hard for me.
Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments down below, because I kinda do hope that it makes sense as far as my food fighting philosophy when it comes to the use of syrup.
Normally I'd put some jelly on this cinnamon bread, but let's finish off this gravy and leave no doubt.
Send it in, big man.
don't let that deadpan, blank face of mine fool you. I was, as Randy would say, very, very excited to find out that these pancakes were cooked to perfection. Not only were they warm, airy, and fluffy, but the buttercream really shines through, and it has a bit of a sweetness to it. So even though there was a lot to get through, it would be a tasty journey.
He's already finished almost with one pancake. I'm starting on mine now. We'll see if we need much syrup.
I really should be focusing on finishing that pancake, but I just couldn't hold out any longer. The plate of biscuits and gravy were just calling my name, sitting there, teasing me, and I just had to grab a bite. And if I was gonna give them a fair shot, I might as well try them while they're still warm. These biscuits and gravy were banging, perfectly flaky on the outside, but soft and buttery on the inside. Then you got the sausage gravy that hits with this rich, creamy and hearty flavor. It was pure comfort food magic, baby.
He's playing with his music, allowing me to pull far ahead. What are you listening to?
Ooh. Started with some Kesha. Now we're going down a bit of a wild card with some DMX. Very recent addition.
Wow.
My music playlist for food challenges is certainly not for everyone, but I will say I have been experimenting with a more aggressive playlist, which includes songs from DMX, Breaking Benjamin, Disturbed, Skrillex, and Rob Zombie. And let me know in the comments down below, if you were taking on a food challenge, what songs would be on your playlist?
If I wasn't on a diet, I'd probably get some chocolate milk with this.
Are you being serious right now?
Everyone knows you're not on a diet, but what you probably don't know are what extra adventures Randy, Redeem, and I embarked on in between challenges on this trip. And if you want to see that exclusive footage from the trip and gain access to additional perks, look for the link down below.
Glad I got this wash rag. Oh yeah.
Taking care of the remaining sausage gravy with the buttered toast, you already know it was exceptional. As was everything else with this Big Bear Belly Buster Breakfast Challenge. Though, I still had a battle on my hands with those massive pancakes. But win or lose, it was going to be a very delicious endeavor, which is why I gotta say big props to everyone at the Bear Track Inn. Fantastic food with friendly attitudes, and I would highly recommend this place if you're ever in the area. And as I continue to work my magic against this massive breakfast challenge, enjoy the rest of the video and all the cheeky antics to come, and I'll see you in the next food adventure.
All right, just hitting 12 minutes. I do think that our good friend Nathan Klein's record, again, is going down. I don't know, we're pretty even. Let's crush Mitch too.
Can I get another glass of hot water, please? Thank you.
Take your time on getting to that, please.
They like me more. Right away.
What do you have to say about all the people in Michigan saying the Green Bay Packers suck?
Actually, I'm not sure the Packers fan.
I'd say there's good reason they're that spiteful.
That's why we paid for Randy to come across.
But we can always come together to hate on the Bears and the Vikings.
Absolutely. Yes, we do.
He played rugby in college at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
And 4 years at Pulaski High School.
Great breakfast here. I know a lot of people said that we'd enjoy the food, and it has been great. But Mitch is finishing up. We're both going to finish at the same time and have the new record, whooping our mutual friend Nathan Klein. And if you are one of the many people asking where's Katina, if you think that Katina wants to be on a road trip for 10 days or 14 days with Redeem,
Boys
Mitch,
only.
and myself,
Boys only.
you don't know Katina very well.
Now to add insult to injury, take this off. Just for you, Nate. Just for you, Nathan. Let's do this.
There we go. No cheers or homeward bound, or what is it, Lady and the Tramp? There we go. Okay. There we go. We both basically the same? Yeah. We're gonna go with Mitch's time, 18 minutes and 45 seconds. To be fair, I'm pretty confident Nathan probably took his time and enjoyed the breakfast.
If you enjoyed watching this video, you'll love this next one. Link in the description, and I'll see you there.